Hi all, so I just kind of wanted to do another update video. The last two videos that I posted were actually from before Christmas, so I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update on just what's going on with us here. A few big things that happened were my car. The way we have to park my car at our apartment is we have to like double stack them, I guess you call it. So Brett's in the carport. My car is out of the carport a little bit, and so our neighbors have been having a hard time getting around my car, which is not really a hard time. They're just stupid. But both of the girls that live there, there's four people that live there, but both girls have hit my car on separate occasions, and it's just been a huge hassle because, you know, they did it. I wasn't even in the car. My car was parked. And I have had to just go above and beyond like what I feel like I have to do to get this taken care of, and I'm kind of just in the final processes of everything. I just have to take my car, get the repairs done, and then I think I have to like pay my deductible, but then they're gonna get it back for me. So it's just such a mess, but that is hopefully gonna be soon done and over with. So there's that. Another thing that happened was with those neighbors was that they caught their kitchen on fire, and our kitchens actually share a wall. So like, you know, the back wall of our kitchen is the back wall of their kitchen. So one night when Brett's parents were here, we were actually all sitting down to watch a movie, and Brett decided he wanted a cup of coffee. So he went into the kitchen to get his cup of coffee, and there's a window that you can see to the outside, and he saw this flashing light, and he was wondering what the flashing light was. He told me later he thought maybe it was Christmas lights or something that, you know, someone had installed. So he actually opened the door and went outside to look to see where these Christmas lights were coming from. Come to find out, it wasn't Christmas lights. Their kitchen was starting to catch flames. They had a pan that was on fire on the stove, and it was hitting the cabinets and starting to get larger and larger. So Brett started yelling. We were in the other room, so we kind of heard what was going on, but we didn't know. We just heard like there's a fire in the kitchen, and we kind of just got up and started running. We ran towards the kitchen, and Brett, you know, was yelling at them, and then I guess they were throwing water on it, but it was a grease fire. It was spreading it. It was just like the hugest, scariest thing ever, like, to happen to me. And so once Brett saw that it was spreading, he told us we need to get out of there. So I turned around, I grabbed Roxy, Susan and Rod were kind of just like running around, and then we headed outside, and I got all the way downstairs. I was holding the dog, and I was really scared, and apparently they got the fire out, so it was done and over with. And I was just really like upset about the whole thing. I was kind of calm when it was happening, and then like about 5 minutes later I was just like bursting into tears, and then that whole night I was like really upset and like breaking down to Brett and like just really scared. And I mean, it kind of helped me because it helped me to think about like if that were to ever happen again, or something of that sort were to ever happen again, that I would be able to know where to go and what to do. And so that kind of helped me. But in the other sense, like I was literally wearing the clothes that I wore to work. I was wearing my fuzzy leopard slippers, and I had my dog, and it was just like scary to think that if that were to ever happen and something were to actually spread and to go into our house, to think that that would be the only things that I have. And I don't want y'all to think I'm like this materialistic person, because as you guys know, I'm really not. But it's just scary to think about that you would only have, you know, the clothes on your back and, you know, the people that are important to you. And thank God, you know, that we were able to get out safe, and that nothing, you know, spread. But it started to worry me, and I told Brett I'm trying not to think about what ifs, but I kept thinking, what if this had happened if he wasn't there? What if I was sleeping and it spread in? And like, it's just like my mind was racing, and so it was really hard for me for the next couple days. I was feeling very anxious, and like I've never had like panic attacks or anxiety attacks or anything like that, and it wasn't like that, but I felt just very anxious and like weird for a couple days. But I'm better now, so everything's fine. I'm safe, and I'm alive, and I have the people that I love around me, so I guess we're good with that. So that was pretty much like the most exciting, crazy thing that we had going on. The other things that we did in the last video I was telling you, we were going to decide where we were going to get our Christmas tree, and we decided that we were going to go to that farm that I was telling you guys about, and not go to Home Depot. So this farm is like a farm up in like the middle of the island kind of, and it was really cool. We went out there and we like chopped the tree down. Well, we didn't, the guy chopped the tree down, but it was like a really thin stump. It was like, I don't know, like this big, probably, not even. And so it took him just like 2 swipes of the saw. It was off. He packaged it all up in the little stuff and then put it on the car, and we were off. So it was really easy and really fun and a very just unique and different experience. So that was really cool. And then we got it here, we decorated it, and it doesn't have a ton of branches on it. Like, it's very like separated. So you have like a layer of tree branches, and then you had like probably like a foot gap, and then another layer of branches. But it was actually kind of nice because we didn't have all of our ornaments. We just had kind of like some cheapy ornaments that we bought, and then a few ornaments that we got for Christmas. So that was actually kind of nice, and it worked out well. We were able to put lights on it, and I think it turned out really good. I have some pictures on my Facebook as well, so you guys can check that out. Yeah, so that was that. Our Christmas morning was very eventful. We woke up and we did stockings, and then from there we made a very nice breakfast. We had the traditional breakfast that Brett's parents always used to cook for them, which is scrambled eggs and Ortega chilies with some cheese. We had some orange rolls and some bacon and sausage, and it was just like a really good breakfast. And then we opened up, Santa presents, and then we I was able to Skype my family and like watch them open their presents, and they watched us open our presents. And then from there we were just kind of like lazy all day. We didn't really do much of anything. And then we went to the Cheesecake Factory for dinner, which I won't go into that. That was kind of a mess, but we were there for like 5 hours. It was super busy, and then like their food took a really long time. It was good, and I had a good time, so I'm not gonna say anymore, but it just took a long time. But that was a fun day. And then after that, like, we just did, Brett's parents did a lot more with Brett without me, because I had to actually work for like a lot of the days they were here. So they did a lot of fun stuff, but I got to go like at least do some things with them. I got to go snorkeling with them, and I don't know, a couple other things. So I was able to do some stuff, which was nice. And then on New Year's Eve was when they left, but they left really, really early in the morning, at like 5:30 in the morning. So Brett and I had to get up and then go drop them off at the airport, and then from there we just like hung out at the house, took a nap, went and saw a movie, and then watched the fireworks out on our valley, which is like crazy awesome. They have a lot of fireworks. So the only legal fireworks are firecrackers, and you have to have a permit for them, but a lot of people still had them. But a lot of people had those aerial fireworks, the mortars or whatever, that they just fly up in the air, and, like Disneyland fireworks. And those were, like, awesome, and so many people had them. So, like, at midnight, it was crazy. And we don't have a TV, so we did the countdown, the ball drop on my iPad, on this app that I downloaded. And then, like, at 12, like, all these fireworks went off. It was insane. Brett has a video on his video camera, so maybe I can put that up on here and you guys can see that, because it was really cool. And maybe, I think I have a few from my phone that I can upload, and maybe you guys can check that out and see how fun that was. So that was really cool. And then last but not least, my brother and sister are coming out to visit me in like a week, I think. I don't even know the countdown. I have a countdown on my phone. I'll look at it later. It's coming up super soon, so I'm so excited for that. I was actually starting to get worried because the weather has been really crappy lately. Like, it's been raining and super windy, and it's still kind of windy, but it's not raining anymore. It didn't rain today, and so I'm really hoping it stays that way. The weather right now is 73 degrees, which is not bad. I mean, obviously that's warm anywhere else, but yeah, it's been like rainy, and I just want it to be nice and sunny so I can take them to all the fun beaches that we've seen, and I have a lot of stuff that I want to show them, and rain is not a good thing to have. So anyway, that's all. Sorry for the long video. I'm going to try to upload some of those ones from New Year's Eve, so you can check that out. And again, please let me know if you like these videos or if you don't, and we'll go from there. Alright, love you. Bye.